Hey y'all, it's Dr. Dara here again, and I want to share more about the Diddy trial and the cycle of abuse. So, a lot of the times people don't understand what goes on in the cycle of abuse because they have their own ideas of what happens in normal relationships. I hear sometimes people wondering, why somebody stayed that long, why didn't they just leave? And a part of that is because they don't always have the choice to leave. There's a lot of consequences that are attached to that, especially when there's children involved. But in Diddy and Cassie's case, we know that Cassie was young. We know that she was manipulated at the very least. And we know that she was searching for a career, and so there were a lot of rewards attached to her being there. And in that day and age, who was believing Cassie, right? Who was believing any woman that would share that they were struggling, right? A lot of people are coming out. We wonder why people wait so long, because there's really no model of how to share and still be successful in life and still, not be blackmailed or have, people think negatively about you, or even in the Hollywood world, is to even be taken seriously, and so I feel like there's so many barriers. And so people asking the question of why did she stay, I guess if you don't understand, and you have maybe had your framework is that, you stay in those types of spaces, you don't talk about it. A lot of the times I'm also thinking about the bystanders, people that are watching, and they don't know, how to excuse it because they are, deeming it as normal, or just being a punk and not standing up for what's right. And I'll talk about that separately, because we need to talk about all the people who were bodyguards and people who were present, that did not take on a level of responsibility. But I want to talk through that framework as well. But ultimately, people don't just get to leave when they're employed, when they have these threats, against their life, and they are told that, they'll never see their parents again, or that something bad will happen to their family. They're doing, now again, it goes back to what I said in that original video, where that person feels like it's their responsibility. It's on them. They shouldn't have been bad. They shouldn't have done anything wrong in order to compromise their relationship or compromise this person. So they are figuring out a path and a way to survive. So next time you think about blaming someone, think about what happens within the cycle of abuse.